hot diggity dog diggity boom, what you do to me? It's so good to me. What you do to me? Hot diggity dog diggity boom, what you do to me? When you're holding me tight.
Hey guys, today we are in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, standing in front of Ernie's Texas Lunch. This place has been around for 101 years. Name has changed 3 times. It started off when Ernest came from Greece, called it the Texas Hot Weenies. Then when he passed away in the 50s, his son Charlie took it over and it became Charlie's Texas Lunch. And in the 80s, Charlie's son Ernie took it over. By the way, he's named after his grandfather. And that's the name of it today, Ernie's Texas Lunch. Read a lot of good things about this place. It's a local favorite. So we're gonna go in there and get us a hot dog and a hamburger. And you're coming with us. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Friday, 6 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. and closed on Sunday. Ernie's Texas Lunch. 3 generations, 1 family, serving Gettysburg for 1 century. Best hot dog in PA, voted by the staff. Local hamburger, patted fresh every day. We've always done it that way. Subs, wraps, clubs, and more. Something for everyone. And try us for breakfast. Local fresh eggs. Okay, let's head in. Here is the history when you come in Ernie's. Like this sign. We have an agreement with the bank. They don't sell hot dogs and we don't give credit. There's a family picture. You can just come down this whole wall and just see everything. There's Charlie. We took it over for a while. We told you outside. And then the next generation. Here's the owner today. That's Ernie. And there's their history. There's something kind of neat about this clock. This is Ernie, and there is that clock. It's right here in that picture from 1935. You guys can pause the video and read about this. Let's look at the menu here at Ernie's. They have a breakfast menu that I'm just going to scan. If you guys want to come here for breakfast, there are the drinks. Big value, $2.89. Start off with some sandwiches. There's the famous hot dog. Been around for about 100 years, so we had to get one of those. Then they have burgers here. They have a taco burger, chicken or fish. Get down into some subs and wraps, club and deli. Fries and onion rings and a salad. Grilled cheese from our grill. They have breakfast ham slice, grilled sausage. There's our combo specials. Kids menu. Homemade soups.
Donna, have one more breakfast.
And they have some dinners. They have chicken dinner, fish, shrimp, and hot sandwiches. There is the whole menu. Sure. All right, they are gonna make my hot dog for me. Nice steamed hot dog bun. Plenty of hot dogs over there cooking. Right. Mustard. The chili has been around for probably about 100 years. And some onions. Plenty of onions on there. That looks great. It's like a Picasso. Let's take a look at the famous Texas style wiener. Plenty of onions. The waitress recommended we get the onion rings. Everybody swears by them in town. What you got there, Bobby?
I got the French fries with the gravy that they make here. The waitress told us this is how the locals eat theirs, with the gravy. And then the hamburger, and this is a hand patty, not frozen.
So that ought to be good.
And I got the chili sauce on it that John has on his hot dog, onions and cheese and mustard.
Well, you could if you want to get back into it.
Take a look at the side of that. Looks pretty good.
All right, I could definitely tell that it's not a frozen patty. Now they buy their beef locally, so that's probably why it is so good. I like the chili on it. Love the onions.
Is that the only question?
So that's a different way to try it.
Yeah, we've never had a hamburger with chili.
Okay.
Now, we were going to just get cheese out of a can to get on our fries, but this is homemade, so this is the way we went. All right, Bobby, are the locals right about putting gravy on the fries?
Yeah, I like the gravy better than the cheese. Probably because they make the gravy here. It's not all the cannery thing, they make it here.
That's a pretty good looking lunch for you.
It is.
All right, guys, the waitress also told us that the locals smash their onions down and then they flip it over. I'm not going to flip it over because I'll have a mess.
You will.
I'm going to smash it down so I don't lose any of them. Let's pick this up. That's good looking hot dog. Plenty of onions.
That's the way I like it. Tons of onions.
I can tell you right now, it's going to be good. And tell that's a steam bun. Let's get it. You guys want that first bite? Too bad you're not here. You can get it. Let's go. That first bite, you get that crispy snap of the natural casing of that hot dog. I like the chili. It's not really spicy. It's just a regular chili sauce. Nice flavor. Like the onions on them. They're not hot. No. It's a good hot dog. I like it.
Now you got the onion rings.
Yep, we're going to get these. She told us everybody gets them. Nice and crispy.
I think she said they're just frozen.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy, but
No, but everybody orders
loves
them. Those are some good onion rings. They're definitely crisp. See the snap. Look there. The full onion, not minced. Glad she recommended those. Gonna dip those in some ketchup. I wanted to try them without ketchup. Basic frozen onion rings, but they're great frozen onion rings. Bobby, you ready to try that famous Texas hot dog?
I am. I'm ready to get some of those onions.
All right.
I love the chili sauce and the onions. Now the hot dog has a good flavor, but I'm not a fan of the casing. So if I could pull the casing off, I'd be good.
Never have been a fan of the casings.
not.
I like that crispy snap. Just Pink's hot dogs had that crispy
Yeah.
snap.
But look right here. Look at that.
Plenty of onions on there. I'm gonna try the hamburger. Like Bobby said, it's a ham patty. You can tell it's fresh. I like the chili on it. Never done that.
too.
Might have to start doing that once in a while. But out of the two, if I was coming here, I'd get the hot dog.
And I'd get the hamburger.
You guys pick. Bobby's gonna have to try one of these onion rings. What do you think?
You hear the crunch?
Yeah, I heard it. Pretty daggone good, isn't it, for a frozen onion ring?
Yeah,
Wherever they're getting these,
for a frozen onion ring, those are pretty good.
they're real good. Gonna try the fries. Never had fries with gravy on it. I think I got too many there. Looks pretty tasty. Find out. I was all wrong about that. I didn't know if that would taste good, like brown gravy on fries, but like brown gravy on mashed potatoes. That's a different way to eat them. Might have to start doing that once in a
I
while.
think it's better than cheese.
So when you guys come in here, get fries, try the homemade brown gravy. There's a plaque talking about Ernie passing away in 1953, but another place here in Gettysburg that's famous is Tommy's Pizza. And this talks about Tommy coming to the United States. He was Ernie's nephew. This is a photoshopped picture. There's Ernest, his son Charlie in the middle, and Ernie, the owner today. Put them all together. Did a great job on that. Here's Ernie's tees if you take home some merchandise, some hats, and some glasses and coffee mugs. Let's look at our receipt here at Ernie's Texas Lunch. There's the address if you guys want to come. We got a combo with 1 hot dog and 1 burger. Came with fries for $8.99. We upgraded with some gravy for 50 cents more. Got these small onion rings, $2.79, and the 2 32-ounce soft drinks, $5.38. A grand total of $18.72. It's a pretty good deal, guys. Less than 20 bucks. As the building that Ernie's is housed in today is getting some restoration done to it, directly across the street in 1921, this is where Ernie's was at. It's now home of A&A Treasures. Well, we just left Ernie's Texas Lunch. What did you think about it, Bobby?
Wanted to give a shout out to the staff at Ernie's, especially Holly and Dawn. Thanks for chatting with us. Now I got the hamburger, and that is homemade every day because they get their beef locally. I enjoyed that with the hot dog sauce and the onions and the mustard. And I want to say that the locals are right about that gravy on those French fries.
Now, I loved the hot dog with the natural casing. I like that little snap. Bobby doesn't care for that as well as me, but I enjoy it. Chili was great. The frozen onion rings, nothing fancy about them, but they did taste great. Maybe because they were just coming from Ernie's. Like Bobby said about the staff, very friendly. Told us some nice stories in there. I'd like to go back there and do the history of that place, the full history. Another thing I liked about Ernie's is when you come to Gettysburg, you come here for history. And eating at Ernie's is like going back in time. That place has been there for 100 years. Get a bite of history when you guys come here also.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B
J&B have left the building.